week. I think he was up in at ESPN doing that whirlwind tour or whatever they call it. Okay, he's but he's a hot commodity right now. Everybody wants to hear him, and so we weren't able to get him. But we do have with us today the associate head coach and defensive line coach, Coach Stripling. So this time I'll welcome Coach Stripling.
Hey, it's great to be here. I might not need this mic because I'm getting a little cranked up because it's football time in Tennessee, and just like you, we're ready to go. It doesn't get any better than this. The grass is green, the weather's hot, and the most important thing, we're all undefeated, right? So we're ready to go. But I was asked to come by and give a brief snapshot of the Vol football program, so I just want to spend a few minutes with you. Coach Jones extends his greetings. He's a very busy man. A lot of you have met him. He's very passionate. He's driven. Our leadership is in great hands under Coach Butch Jones. But I just wanted to talk to you about a few things. Right now we are under the motto of brick by brick. Maybe some of you have seen that in the media, seen it on t-shirts, but what brick by brick, just like across the street at ATC, the Anderson Training Center, they're finishing up the brickwork out front, the landscaping, but those bricks have to be aligned, they have to be strong, they have to lay a foundation, and that's what the motto brick by brick means. We're not talking about the best and newest facilities in the country, we have those. We're talking about surrounding ourselves with great people, all right? Not only on the field and our players, but Coach Jones, as soon as he arrived here, started surrounding himself by great people, and that's what brick by brick is. You know, we don't want to go back up and start where we started in the spring. We want to start from where we finished in spring ball. We are looking forward to it. Actually, on Saturday, August 17th, we have an open practice. If you could get a chance to come to that or bring your athletes to it, that'll be in Neyland Stadium, and it'll be a great opportunity for us, much like our spring game, to put our players in a crowd environment, to put pressure on the kicking game, those type things. So if you get a chance to come join us. But if I can tell you a quick story, our first weekend here, our wives had come down with us to look around. We had a recruiting weekend going on. Following the evening meal, the recruits and their player host went out to socialize. So at the hotel, it just leaves coaches, wives, and recruits' parents. So over here we have a group that's socializing. Over here we actually have a group playing dominoes. So one of the parents asked Coach Mahoney, our O-line coach, have you found a house? He goes, yeah, we found this house. We really like it. Started describing it. Well, across the couch is Coach Azani, the wide receiver coach. He's listening and go, wait a minute. That sounds just like the house I like. So he and his wife are like, what's the address? What part of town? So they start talking, and they suddenly figure out they both like the same house. This group playing dominoes, Coach Stigpin, the linebacker coach, didn't even turn his head. He just raised his hand and said, guys, I bought that house today. But it's available for the right price. So right now we have the #1 ranked recruiting class in the country. We're extremely proud of that. That is the brick by brick. We want to attract the best talent. It was mentioned that Coach Jones was up in Connecticut at the ESPN headquarters. Saw a couple of video clips. He didn't ask me to go, by the way, so I saw some video clips. And he was asked, how can Tennessee have the #1 recruiting class over the traditional hot teams right now? And he said, because we are Tennessee. We have great academic opportunities for our student athletes. We have great football tradition. We have the best fans in the country, great passion, the newest, best facilities in the country. So that's how we're doing it. So it is brick by brick, talking about people in the program. You're talking about athletes on the field. You're talking about coaches. They've had a chance to have some fun. Last night we had a defensive cookout, and so we had a chance to do that. We've had some fun things over the summer. There was a whitewater rafting trip for the team. They were able to bond, and that was a new experience for a lot of them. The KPD, great training exercise with the police department. Some of the activities, they got in police cars and were able to practice high-speed pursuit. Had a demolition demonstration. Now this is crazy, all right? They asked for volunteers to get into a full-body protective suit, and then you run, and then a police dog comes and tackles you. And I think the dog's name is it Big Ben? Or?
Yeah, Big Benny.
Big Benny. Okay, Big Benny. So I saw the video. two of my D linemen volunteered for that mission. So I'm not sure if these guys are now crazy or if they're not smart or what. But can you imagine running from a police dog and letting him tackle you and attack you? So, but another great experience, something that our athletes were involved with this summer. So they've had a chance to have some
And I know
fun.
we're gonna thank a lot of people today, so we get News Central does a great job for us, and we appreciate everything they do, and Jesse Smithy will come up and say a few things for News Central.
I know you were clapping on the inside, right? Love you too.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jesse Smithy.